So today I have the Fragment 3 collaboration with Jordan Brand and Fragment, and this is a sneaker that I actually wasn't going to review on the channel until my boy Ryan hit me up and he was like, yeah, you could actually borrow these. So shout out to you, Ryan. I really appreciate every time I get to borrow one of these sneakers for a review. And shout out to all the new homies who are hitting up the channel. I really appreciate you guys out there. And yeah, let's get into the review. So what I think about this shoe is I really think that, you know, time, effort went into the detail of the shoe. Almost every single stitch on this shoe is a perfect stitch, and that's something that I can really appreciate. I've had a lot of Jordans in the past that maybe some stitching is off. I have some Jordan 33s that the stitching is off on that. It really kind of bums me out when the stitching is off on my sneakers. Same with some Jordan 1s. Sometimes the quality coming out of the Jordan factories is just not really what it should be. So the quality of this is something that I absolutely can appreciate. The quality of this is really unique because I think that the quality of materials is really just at the absolute top of, you know, top of the spectrum as far as what they could have used to put into the materials. Everything is bright white on this, and then the black is a really dark black, and it contrasts so well together. Another thing that really stands out about the shoe is the fact that the Jordan logo and the Fragment logo are combined on the back. Now, in a lot of ways, when it comes to the Fragment 3, this is a shoe that you really have to have in hand to be able to appreciate. Now, when it comes to the leather on these Fragments, I think the leather that they use is probably some of the best quality leather of any of the Jordans that maybe I've ever felt. Now, there's just a few details about the shoe that I think really makes it a clean shoe, and you can actually see here on the back, the Air logo pops out, it's 3D. Then behind the Air logo, you have the Fragment logo. Immediately next to that, you have this imprinted leather Fragment logo. And then again, it says this is the Fall 20. I don't know what this means down here, but then it also says Fragment design. And if you actually look close to the stitching is so incredible. It's so clean. Oftentimes I'll get some Jordans and, you know, there'll be like glue stains around here where the midsole is glued to the upper. Personally, I don't see any of these glue stains on this shoe. It's actually a really, really clean sneaker. And I think it really reflects, you know, what Jordan and Fragment are trying to get across as being, you know, really high quality brands. And this is a men's size 6, so I'm not gonna be able to do an on-feet review of these, but maybe at some point we will be able to do an on-feet review. We'll have to see what happens with the pricing. Right now, this is probably out of my price range, but we'll see in the future if the reviews get better that, well, maybe I'll have a little bit more income to spend on these shoes. But I really wanted to give a big shout out to my boy Ryan Montoya. He's been helping me actually do some of these reviews by letting me borrow some of these shoes. And this is a sneaker that I really wasn't all that excited about until I got it in hand, and then I see the quality of materials and I see the quality of the stitching. Basically everything, even the way that the midsole was painted on, the black and white outsole, that looks so clean to me. This is just a sneaker that, you know, now that I see it in hand, especially when I flip the shoe over and I see this outsole, it's just such a clean shoe. Such a clean shoe.